Good morning, Beatrice, and good morning, Yvette Madu, and good morning, Annette Cummins. Good morning, Marilyn Lorimer. Good morning, Debbie Collins. Good morning, guys. How are you doing? So good to see each and every one of you here, and the list goes on. Those are the first names I spotted, guys. Let me try to get some more. I don't want anybody to feel offended. Debbie, did I call Debbie? Yolanda, did I call Yolanda? And all the other folks who are joining us. Good morning, guys, and welcome to FYI. We got a couple of things to share with you guys, and we get out your faces so you can go on with the rest of the day. Good morning to each and every one of you, wherever you special folks are joining us from. We're so happy that you guys are here with us. Yep, we are happy, we're happy. Wish we had more rest, but you know it is what it is, guys. We wish we had some more rest. We got in some more rest, but you know how it is. You know how it is. You know, a little sleep, a little slumber. The good book says, and you brought to profit. You brought to poverty. Good to have you, Deborah Mitchell. I got a little tongue tied there. Got a little tongue tied there. Nothing unusual. Yep, a little sleep, a little slumber. They tell us, and we are brought to poverty. Just enough. Earl Dawn, good to see you there. And Onessa Wardine, good to see you guys as well. And all those places that we're now getting through to, we are happy that you guys are here with us. Pace and power, Urban Dawn, and we receive all the hearts and the roses, all the waves, all the emojis. We receive them, guys. So continue to smash that emoji button for us. Good folks, smash that emoji button for us, guys. Let's do what we got to do. Good to see each and every one of you here, wherever you are joining us from. Good folks, I see Lester Weeks is here, and I see Dolores Lynch and Yvette Madu is here as well. Guys, we are super happy that you folks are here with us. Dolores and Irwin Don, good to have each and every one of you. Our technicians on duty this morning. Do let us know, folks. Do let us know. Good to have you guys here with us. We are fired up. We are ready to go. We're ready to get into that morning papers. If you wonderful folks are, pull up a cup of something with us. We got some black coffee at our end, folks. We've been sipping on since about 2 o'clock this morning. Some black coffee. We trust that you guys are great. We got the morning paper sip. We can take a sip while you guys share the live. You smash that emoji button, guys. Super happy that you folks are here with us. Super. Did I say super happy? Taking a sip of some coffee there, guys. Taking a sip of some coffee. And again, we're super happy that you folks have joined us. We are delighted that you guys are here. And as we come on the broadcast, guys, we encourage you to share the live and expose the truth. We're thankful that you guys are here. Very thankful. We're privileged. Lynn Fernandez, we see you there, Lynn. We're privileged. Lynn has joined us. Guys, how are you doing on this Tuesday morning? It's Tuesday the 21st. I know some of y'all only know these days because payday. One simple reason is payday. We're happy for you folks. We are happy for you. Payday. We're happy for y'all. We have make your money, folks. Do the people work. Make your money. Do what you gotta do, folks. Good to have you. Rena Cummins, we see you there, Rena. We trust that all is well at your end. And Latoya De Silva, we see you as well. And Joy Kosha, we see you too. And Shauna Fortune, guys, we're privileged that y'all are here with us. We are happy, super duper happy that you folks are here with us. When last you heard that phrase, those two words together, super and duper. Yep. Some folks they having tea, no coffee. Billy Spotted coming. Royston Sampson says he's having tea, no coffee. You know, who can afford coffee do tea. Who can afford coffee, people? Do the tea. Yeah, it is what it is. Joy and Royston, Shauna, Yvette, and all the other guys there joining us. Great to have you folks on board with us. Great to have you guys here. And how's the weather where you are? How is the weather? Believe it or not, we got some good weather. And they're telling us it's 28 degrees outside. And this Tuesday morning, Tuesday the 21st, folks, pushing on to Mountain. Pick up the pace, pushing on to Mountain. 28 degrees outside. They say there's a 2% chance it's going to rain. The rain has been A little on and off, on and off. The national capital city where we are, on and off, on and off. But we're watching that 28 degrees outside, and we trust that where you are, the weather is fine and you are well. And guys, we're super happy, super duper happy. I didn't duper, super duper happy that you guys are here. Vashti Magna says it's cold. It's cold where she is. It's cold. And Latoya D'Souza, how about you? Latoya says it's a fairly cloudy in Bartica. Latoya says it's fairly cloudy in Bartica. Commissioner Cole, good to see you there, Commissioner Cole. Great to see you there. Love having you. Love having you, Commissioner Cole, and all the other folks. We love having you as well. Fidel Illis, good to see you on the live. Latoya says it's fairly cloudy in Bartica. Yep. You know who I haven't seen from Bartica in a little while? Kamal. I haven't seen Kamal in a little bit. I trust that Kamal is great. Have not seen Kamal in a little bit. Muriel King, we see you though. And Out Front Parts and all the other guys who are joining us. We see you folks. Orlando says a little overcast at her end. A little overcast. 39 degrees in Brooklyn, says Isabella Butchers. 39 degrees in Brooklyn, guys. We're happy. We're happy for you. Once it's fair weather. Well, once the weather's to your liking. We're happy for you. Once it's to your liking. Melinda Sutherland, we see you as well. We see you. Folks, I'm going to get my eyes tested. I have to get back my glasses. My eye is I feel like it's getting worse, and the lights we have to use to do these productions don't help. I feel like the eye is getting worse. I feel like the eye is getting worse. I have to get my eyes tested, and I'm going to let you good folks know how that goes. Muriel says it's raining. It's raining at her end. It's raining at her end, and we are going to enjoy it as much as you can, Muriel. Enjoy it as much as you can. Gail Hickok says it's very cold in Jersey. It's very, very cold in Jersey, says Gail Hickok. Gail, try to stay warm. Try to stay as warm as you can, Gail. I ain't just stay in your bed all day. No. I said try to stay as warm as you can. Put on your layers and do what you gotta do. Fennel says it's cloudy in Linden. Fennel Illis says it's cloudy in Linden. Guys, we're so happy for you. You know, the weather's to your liking, nice time. If it's to your liking, nice time. Royston Sampson says it's 47 degrees in Virginia. Oh, y'all are all over the world, man. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at we all over the world. Donald Jones says a terrific Tuesday to all. Couldn't put it any better. A terrific Tuesday to each and every one of us. Each and every one of you guys. A terrific Tuesday. Share the live and let's expose the truth. Can we do that together? Can we do that together, folks? Share the live and expose the truth. We're ready to get into the morning papers, guys. We're going to take another sip of the morning coffee. And we're going to see what else brewing, folks. We're going to see what else is brewing. We trust that you guys are great. We trust that you guys are well. You're fired up. You're ready to go for this new day that's ahead of us. We ain't just going along, you know, folks. We thrive in. We ain't just existing. We live in. That's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it, good folks. And we're so happy. We're so happy that you guys are here with us. Could we have done with 2 hours mostly? Yes, we could have. But we're here. We're outside. And moving forward. We're outside. Good people. And we are on the forward. That's what I'm telling you. We're on the forward. We got a couple of things, guys, we want to share with you folks. We got a couple of things we want to share with you guys. How you all doing, man? Really nice to see you there. Sandra D'Souza, I see you as well. And Commissioner Cole and Lester Weeks, we see you as well. All the other folks who are joining us, we are super happy that you guys are hearing us. Yep, let's get a move on, folks. Let's get a move on. This is one of the things we're following in the morning papers. It's right there on the front page of the Sabbath News. If you can see it, if you have eyes to see, you're going to see it. And right off the bat, folks, this is one of the things that we are following locally. So cool. Christopher Ram says, remember we told you of that case where that family, the Ryan family, on the East Bank, they've been charged with money laundering, among other things. Billions of dollars they sent to 12 companies in China. Well, the Chinese embassy recently came out and said they're willing to help with the probe. The Chinese embassy said that. They're willing to help. Christopher Ram, accountant, attorney at law, transparency and accountability advocate. He says they should take up the Chinese on their offer to help. That's what he said. And I agree with him. The people opened the door, you got to walk through it. They said they're willing to help. 12 companies in China, they said these monies were sent to, and not one of them is yet to be named publicly. 12 of them, and not one of them is yet to be named publicly. Yep, but the family, dragged before the courts already, and they're being made to answer for that. But the companies that benefited from it, and everybody knows this family is the middle people. Everybody know that. This family is the middle people. Is that the real masterminds, the intellectual authors? Everybody knows that. The Chinese says they are willing to help. And they got a police force. And so who should take the help? Take that help. Take that help. They should do it. That's what they should do. Take the help. Take the help. Folks, this morning the lights are really affecting my eyes. Gotta go get the eye tested again, folks. Gotta get back my glasses. So when you see I come out one morning and I got on my glasses, you know why. Who know. Right? This is another headline we are following, good folks. We really trust that you guys are well. We really trust that you wonderful folks are well. Culture News is saying that Vice President Jagdeo ignored the threats of driving out investors with their local content policy. And now he doesn't want to renegotiate ExxonMobil, renegotiate the 2016 production sharing agreement, the PSA. See, when he was in opposition, he was seeing very clearly, crystal clear, but now he's inside. And them boys tasting the sweet of the oil money. They don't want to commit to what they said they would have done. That's the trouble that they're having. They don't want to commit to transparency, to accountability, to good governance. Right? So now they're skirting around the issues. Culture News is making a point this morning. You ignore the threats of driving out investors with the local content law. And we told them last December, the National Assembly, we told them this, 2 Decembers back, this natural resource bill could be a better bill. Put it in the select committee. This is the natural resource bill. Sets out the framework for what's done in oil and gas and our monies and all of that. Put it in the select committee. We could get a far better bill, but they didn't want to listen. Caroline Inderjeet, they didn't want to listen. And if they don't want to listen, how they can know? How will they know what's going on? Right? Culture News saying, again, they didn't want to listen to the threats. And now they're crying out. They're crying out how their own local content policy squeezing out the small man. Their own local content policy again, squeezing out the small man. Yeah. Here's another headline we're following, folks. Another headline we're following. This one says, the EPA yet again has ignored concerns of an unsigned environmental impact assessment submitted by Exxon for its 5th project. These documents again are important. The process, the due diligence of the environmental impact assessment helps to safeguard your future, Dolly Anderson, and my future, Commissioner Cole. And our children's is a safeguard. Them boys just waving, EIA after EIA, waving them, shortchanging the Guyanese people. And we see yet again, yet another project ignoring the voice of the people. The voice of the people, this is the voice of God. Now, sir, That's what they tell us. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Look at this other headline we follow, good folks. Check out this one. Check out this one. Ministry of Health is warning, well, rather saying that they're partnering with a U.S. medical team and they're doing quite a few surgery. I want to say kudos to the American team that has come here to help us to build some capacity among our professional medical people, and as well do some good work while they're here. I say kudos to them for that. Kudos for them. You know, they could have been home with the families. They could have been working an extra shift, bringing in some more money, but they choose to be here and to help the guide these people. We say kudos to them. Kudos to them on that front, folks. Kudos to them on that front. And finally, folks, finally, look at this headline that we're following. Finally, yeah. You don't have to go down. The morning have to go down. New Amsterdam man shot, you know, after he was threatening another. You better calm down yourself. You better calm down yourself, folks. We got to calm down. Some of y'all, my Lord. Let me just join the program, folks. If you've just joined, we're going through the morning papers, pulling out some of those headlines that are making things brewing internationally, folks, in the region, in the 592. We wish to draw your attention. Guys, we trust that you guys are great. Take a quick sec, grab the coffee, grab the tea, grab the coffee tea, the Milo tea. Grab something, folks. Don't run with it. Come and sit down with us. Let's go through some of these issues. Run towards us, if anything. Run towards us, good folks, if anything. And you know what? Just before we head into the morning, what's happening, what's brewing internationally, why not let us take some of the housekeeping that we got to do, folks? And as we did, recommend to you the Alistair Collins firm, because we know lots of you got your documentation need. You might need a commissioner of votes to affidavits. You might need a justice of the peace. And folks, you got to get the answers you need with the Alistair Collins firm. As a commissioner of votes to affidavits and a justice of the peace, they provide expert guidance and support for all your documentation needs. We love that they're open from Monday to Saturday at the Callion Mall, Lamaha Street, between Camp and Waterloo Street. Yeah, between Camp and Waterloo. They're right there. You can't miss the Callion Mall. They are right on the ground floor there. Right on the ground floor there. Please, you have some documentation needs. I know oftentimes you have needs. You're doing you're renewing your passport, getting a new passport, and all. I gotta go and see that myself. I got some documentation needs too. So I'm gonna clock in. 649-6410. 649-6410. And that's it, folks. We are ready to show you some of what's brewing, folks. Some of what is brewing internationally, some of what is brewing locally, and some of what is brewing, good folks, in the region as well. Correct, is right? And I think we're off. Do we have it? Yep, we do. Yep. Look some of what's happening, folks. Look some of what is happening where maybe some go closer to you, folks. You know, as we see the European Union is imposing more sanctions on the military junta in Myanmar. Right. More sanctions, and you all know. Oh, this is a region that has been very, 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 very volatile. Very volatile. You know, this is the home country of Aung San Suu Kyi. who led Myanmar for a brief respite. And if memory serves me correctly, she was convicted and is serving time in prison yet again. And of course, the US deems this as a sham trial and all of that. Right? So the European Union imposing more sanctions on Myanmar. More sanctions. Yep, believe it or not, because they're telling us that 16 individuals among some business entities as well, they're telling us, including their energy minister, right, who himself is an influential businessman, over what the EU is calling grave human rights violations. Right? Grave human rights violations. So more sanctions for Myanmar. More sanctions for them. Yep. Them boys wanting to come back into the Democratic League of Nations. Riri Mingo Gary, we see you there. Them boys want to come back on the straight and narrow. On the straight and narrow. Look some more of what we're following, guys, internationally. In Mexico, too many times we see this. Too many times we see this. It was recently an episode in Brazil as well. A bus with migrants crashed in Mexico, killing 17. Yeah. Crashed in Mexico, folks, killing 17 persons. And it comes 17 persons. Just like that. Thoughts and prayers go out to their friends, their families, and their loved ones. 17. Just like that, folks. Just like that. Yeah. It's one of the things we're following. And last year we told you that Turkey and Syria, they were hit with another 6.3 magnitude earthquake. 6.3 magnitude. Folks, there have been another earthquake since that time. So it's now 3 earthquakes. 3 earthquakes that have struck these countries. 3 thus far, believe it or not. 3 thus far. I think this one was a 4.3, was it? Country's been set back. Yet again, they tell us about 6 people have died. Right. And if you were under the rubble, well, persons might be there for a while. Persons might just be there for a while. But that's what they're telling us. All right? The first one was the 6.4. The second one is 5.8 magnitude. 6.4, 5.8. And the very first one, that was a real killer. I think at 7.8, is it? The very first earthquake. And now you've had 2 since then. 2 since then. Thoughts and prayers, of course, go out to our brothers and sisters in Syria and Turkey and Syria. Thoughts and prayers go out to them. Syria, Turkey, y'all do the right thing, man. Bright set of people. Bright set of folks. One of the things we're following. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers go to those folks. 3 earthquakes in 2 weeks. You think it's easy? You think it's easy? Well, we told you guys yesterday, the Russia and the Ukraine, they got this 1-year anniversary on Friday since this conflict started. Yeah. 1 year. And both Putin and President Biden, they are set to deliver messages on that very day. Right? They are slated to speak on that day. Right. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. And as it says there, Putin will deliver us a State of the Nation address. State of the Nation address. Yep. State of the Nation. We can have our ears preened to bring you guys the latest. when that happens. Putin. When it happens, we're going to let you know, folks. We are going to let you guys know. Moving on. I think we have one final one. DeSantis. Is he running or not? Those of you up north, those of you in the US, is DeSantis running or not? Is he running or not? Yeah. He's telling all the right signs. Right now, they're telling us he's visiting a lot of the states that matter. The states that matter in an electoral cycle. He says he's visiting all of those states, but he has not said outright whether he's going to run or not. Whether he is going to run or not. It's fascinating. Fascinating, folks, to see all the posturing. Very, 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 very fascinating to see all of that posturing. Yep. Yep. That's what's going down. And of course, you know that Mr. DeSantis, this is the Ron DeSantis, that is the governor of Florida. He's the governor of Florida and having a very keen eye on contesting that race, folks, that big race for the White House. Yeah. That's what's going down. Is he running or not? I wonder. Doing all the right things like a man who's going to run. But he hasn't said so formally. He has not said so formally as yet. Yep. Good to see each and every one of you. You see Yvette, Jolly. Jolly said Trump will cause him to go again. June Cameron. June says DeSantis get caught up in Trump nonsense. Will he or will he not run? Folks, it's just one of those mornings. It's a little hot. I peeked over to see if the AC is actually on, and then my eyes are burning very badly. Will he run? Moving on, folks. Moving on, and then for the very first time, South Korea has recognized the legal status of they tell us a same-sex couple. Right? A same-sex couple. For the very first time, which tells us where this might ultimately end up. Right? We're happy for them. Who knew? South Korea. Who knew? Moving on, folks. I think we're in the 592. Right? No, we're in the region. Why am I so hurried? Maybe it's because my eyes are burning so bad. Why are we hurrying, folks? We're in the region. We're in the region, and we trust. We want to say a big shout out to our folks there in Antigua and Barbuda. A big shout out to the folks down in Antigua and Barbuda, especially those by that nice bar. That nice bar there in St. John's, where all our folks hang out. Greetings to my sister and all my brothers and sisters in Antigua and Barbuda. To all the good folks there. Well, first up, folks, let me take a sip. Yep. First up, good guys. First up, we're following in Antigua and Barbuda, a policeman, albeit former policeman, found himself on the wrong side of the law. On the wrong side. On the very, very wrong side. And he has been found guilty of fraudulently obtaining thousands of dollars from people. Thousands of dollars. He's going to spend 60 months. 60 months. Yep. And he's probably going to meet some of the folks he probably put in there too. Alison Jones, how you all doing? As I said, the world changing. His family got to meet up some of the folks he put in there as well. And folks, this is one Joshua Quinlan, former policeman. All right, some folks he probably put in there. We're going to see how that one goes, guys. We're going to see how that one goes. Here's another one we're following, folks. Another story that we're following. In Bermuda, Antigua and Barbuda, they tell us that the crown, you know, they still got the now the King of England as the head of state there. So, you know, coming out of the old year, coming to this new year, Parliament and moving on, right? This new year, concerning the sitting of its Parliament, the opposition said after hearing, you know, the feature presentation by the Governor General, he says, it's nothing we heard before. Same old story. Same old story. They said they were hoping for more on the infrastructural enhancements for the country. The, other things they were keen on hearing, right? But at the end of it, they concluded that there was nothing new here. Nothing new to watch. Nothing new to watch. Folks, we got hundreds of you joining us. Take the opportunity to share the live and smash that emoji button, folks. Share the live and expose the truth. Yep. Tongue tied this morning. Bahamian Prime Minister Philip Davis. He's been threatened. His life has been threatened at least twice in the last month. At least twice in the last month. The latest bout coming over the weekend. They said a man called into a police station. Right. Yep. You know, called into a police station. Said he wants to kill the Prime Minister. He said he wanted to kill the Prime Minister. Second person in less than a month. Right? This is not how you do politics. You know, we don't believe in harming people physically. Right? We don't believe in that. But ideologically, philosophically, you see, economically, legally, body blows. Body blows. So these folks threatening people like the Prime Minister of Bermuda. Some of you are idle. That's what I can say. Some of you are idle. Some people idle. We got some young people missing in Trinidad and Tobago. Cindy and Rhonda. Folks down there in Trinidad, you'll see these young ladies. See them anywhere else. You know, trafficking is real. I'm not saying they're being trafficked, but I'm not saying they're not either. Not saying that either. Missing. Too many of the young ladies we see, home and abroad, missing. Too many. Missing. Quite sad. They don't understand, you know. You know, those streets, don't love them like the family. The streets out there, don't love them like the family at all. At all. According to one report, they're telling us that Rhonda of Mariah and Tobago was last seen around 2 p.m. on Sunday. Right? Was last seen around 2 on Sunday last. Yeah. Wow. Too many of your young people. Too many of them. If you see them, folks, you're down there in Trinidad, you see them, nearest police station. So we got Rhonda Alexander and Cindy Jaggernaut. Rhonda Alexander, and Cindy Jaggernaut. And they told us that Jaggernaut was last seen around 2 as well, Saturday, and was reported missing to the Pinto police station. Too many. One too many, two too many. You know, it's that kind of thing. Commissioner Cole, we share your sentiments too. Commissioner Cole says, I pray that they are found alive. I pray that they are found alive. And then the Jamaican authorities encouraging citizens to conserve on water. Well, this one here was a little ticklish to me because of how they identified the, how they choose to identify the minister of government there in Jamaica was quite humorous. They said, let me see if we get the correct notation here. All right, they said it's a minister without portfolio who made the announcement about the water conservation. All right, they addressed him as minister without portfolio. Right, within the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Right? The Honorable Matthew Samuda, he is making comments about what they call a worsening drought situation there. Worsening drought situation in Jamaica, and encouraging folks to conserve. And so it's important too that we conserve on water. Naturally, it's important that we conserve. Conserve where you can, folks. Right? Minister without portfolio. They're watching the drought. They're watching the drought, folks. Watching the drought in Jamaica. Yeah. Yep. Yep. This is what happened here now. They missed one. We missed one. Businessman in London, they tell us. 31 new cases of COVID. I think that's what that one said. They didn't quite put it together properly. 31 new cases of COVID-19. And guys, continue to observe the protocols, eh? As far as possible. As far as possible. Continue to observe the protocols. Continue that front. But they're telling us that in Linden, a businessman was held with over 2 kilograms of marijuana, ganja, found buried in his backyard. Buried in his backyard, they tell us. Sorry, not 31 new COVID cases, 11 new COVID cases. Let me just make that clear. 11 new COVID cases. And so the Minister of Health also encouraging our young people to get vaccinated. Right. Encouraging our young people, children, to get vaccinated and stay out of harm's way. We agree. Get vaccinated, stay out of harm's way. Mrs. Mansour, they said 2 kg was found with, buried in his backyard, 2 kg. Folks, about the people we see since the year start, cocaine, ganja. Like people just give up on rice and sugar and so. Give up on rice and sugar and so. And this was happening, you know. Ganja buried in the backyard. Them boys got it like that. Them boys definitely got it like that. Ganja buried in the backyard. Well. That's what they're telling us. And also that a 45-year-old Block 22 squatting area Wisma. Right? This 45-year-old was found with, they tell us, over 2 kilograms of marijuana, ganja found in his, buried in his backyard. Believe it or not. You know, if he's put it there for safekeeping or he planting, he could bury the roots, you know. Bury the roots in the ground. Right? You gotta let us know. Safekeeping or what have you. Right? We got 8:47 at our end, folks. And you know, we told you guys last week, T. Muhammad was telling the folks at the race meet they had over the weekend, don't talk, come to the line. Well, they like to come to the line too quick. They came to the line too fast. The car turned over, right, on the circuit over the weekend. Right. Turned over on the circuit over the weekend. They come too quick. Come to the line, he said. It's all good. It's all good. Sportsmanship. It's all good. It's all good. Yep. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. That was the state of one of their cars over the weekend. Yep. Of course, you know, we're in the 592 now. We're in the 592. You know, we told you guys recently too of this young man in Commons Lodge who had suffered tremendous burns from a fire they had there. Right? Well, his grandmother succumbed as well. His grandmother succumbed. You all know, Ghana is the fire capital of the world. Right? Fire and rumors of fire. His grandmother has also succumbed. What a tragic, tragic, tragic story. Very tragic story. Right? The grandmother, Lynette Gray. Right. Lynette Gray, she has also died as a result of the burns she received. And we told you of their her grandson, Jermaine Johnson. He was 8 years old, severely burned by that fire. Thought he might have pulled through, but succumbed about 2 or 3 days ago, and now the grandmother. Yeah. It's tough for some folks, guys. Tough for some folks. You know, thoughts and prayers go out to them. Our thoughts and prayers go out to them. Thoughts and prayers. Well, look, story now. You see, the carnage continues on our roadways. This is overnight by the National Stadium. We could just run off the road. Overnight. We can just run off the road. Just get tired and run off the road. Just like that. Right. Just in front of the National Stadium. Certain some of you may have seen it coming down the East Bank or going up the East Bank this morning. Just run off the road and end up in this precarious position here. And then there's another one too. Car turnover, this time on the East Coast. Right? In the vicinity of Belfort, they tell us. In the vicinity of BV. Turnover. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Y'all know the refrain. Slow down. And let me arrive alive. Slow down. Slow down, slow down. Out front parts. They're like, they're listening. Slow down. So we could arrive alive. Slow down. And then we want to say big congrats to these folks on the quarantine that opened up this Scholars Academy. Scholars Academy. They say they're aiming to provide equitable education. Equitable education for the children in region 6 there. For the children in region 6. Scholars Academy, they say. That's the name of the school. Scholars Academy. We want to wish them the best. We want to wish them nothing but the very, 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 very best. We wish them the best. Scholars Academy. Elevation. You see the motto of the school? Elevation. Through education. I like that. I like that. Lennox, good to see you there. All the other folks who are joining us. Great to have you guys. Great, great, great to have each and every one, wherever you all are joining us from this morning. Some of you in the diaspora, physically, and some of you at home in Guyana. You know, everything outside the borders is the diaspora, mind you. Everything outside the borders is the diaspora. Mind you, good folks. And folks, finally, before we let you go, you know, this is one of those headlines, one of those things making the news at our end as well. And just last evening we were talking about this issue as well. How the sentencing locally, you know, seems so bizarre. The sentencing, right? There's sentencing. Sometimes it looks so bizarre. And so we were happy, of course, when we saw this. Happy when we saw that they're going to be reviewing those guidelines, right, and creating a new one to remove the inconsistencies they tell us where sentencing is concerned. Right? Reviewing the current guidelines with a mind of getting some more guidance, providing some more guidance to us as citizens, removing the inconsistencies in sentencing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's some of what's happening this morning, folks. It's just some of what's going down this morning. We trust that you guys are great. We trust that you guys are well. That's just some of what is going down. Yep. We're going to get out of your ears, guys, so you can go ahead and have a great rest of the day. That's going to do it for us. That's going to do it for us. We got a couple seconds until we really hit 9 there. But folks, my eyes are burning so bad like you would not believe. And we're going to leave it here, and we're going to be back. We're going to be back with our podcast today, and then we're going to be back. And we had Sharma Solomon yesterday on our podcast. Let's make it a date for the podcast today. Who knows who might be dropping by, and then we're going to have our final program. Guys, this evening at 8, our final program. We want to encourage each and every one of you folks. This is how we go day after day, week after week, month after month. And thanks be to God now, year after year. It's your love, your generosity, and your support that makes us do that. And so we want to encourage each and every one of you folks to partner with us. This is how we grow and develop what we do here because of your generosity. We're available via Cash App and Zelle and PayPal, MMG, MoneyGram and Western Union as well, all for your convenience. All for your convenience. Partner with us, folks, so we can keep on. It's been good being here with you this morning. I know you got to run. We got to run ourselves. We didn't tell you. We gotta run ourselves. But good to see each and every one of you. I see Sheila Boy Child is here. Dolly Anderson is here as well. Yvette Madu, Gil Ali Crock is here too. Magnell Barrow. Good to have all of you guys on the live. You have the opportunity. Smash that emoji button for us. You have the opportunity. Click that share button. Others get valued and credible information as well. Good being here with each and every one of you guys. Have a great rest of the morning. Have a great day on the whole, folks. Have a fantastic day. And stay well. Stay vigilant too. Stay vigilant. Stay well.